Alright, what's up everybody? This is Zacharias. We are back with more of Avadon 2 The Corruption. Now, off screen, one thing I actually took the time to do was retrain both my main character Malik and also Alkander. I'm going to stick with the turret path for both of them. I mean, I would explore the other one, like I said in previous... I know I said I was going to explore the other path with Alkander like I previously would, but I found out that, you know, as far as attributes go, it's a lot better to just focus on dexterity and endurance for them both. And I did put a point in intelligence at first until I found out that intelligence doesn't actually matter for a Tinker Mage. I think it does in the next game, but not so much this one. So for this playthrough, I am sticking up with dexterity and endurance for both of them. So that's where I refocused my training and the like on. But that was about it. But here we are back into under Rockridge Keep to do some pest extermination. Under Rockridge Keep, an extensive series of caves and tunnels, both natural and man-made, have been stuffed with food, water, and equipment. Like any proper packed fortress, it is ready to weather a siege lasting months. However, the sticky webs hanging from a nearby wall suggest that not all is up to pack standards. The spider the size of a fist that tries to bite your ankle is another clue. These tunnels are infested. No guards are in sight. Understandable. They must have other things to worry about. If you are interested in a bit of freelance pest control, nobody would mind. Nobody will mind. Okay, so I have no problem exterminating some pests then. We need all the XP we can get, right? Oh, dang it, I didn't have Kalita close enough for that. Alright, key thing to remember here though is just to make sure that the turrets are destroyed before moving on to another area. So yeah, like I said already, my main focus is primarily going to be on dexterity and endurance for my Tinker Mage. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and have another pylon we can access. And then we can focus on turret craft. Okay, some of these aren't like super overwhelmingly strong, so. Here they are summoning up all these spiders. Dang it, I moved. I thought it would be the wolf's turn next. Oh, that reminds me, real quick, let me go ahead and bring up my document here so I know what levels up each, so I'm reminded of what levels up each time. Okay, so with that in mind, we'll continue now. Ooh, we have a forge here. We can make the rune stones. Okay, we can't do that. We don't really use the wand that much, but I guess we could put it on just for the sake of it. I can only equip scarabs on Avadon, so we'll have to wait until there. Okay, he can definitely wear studded leather armor, but at this point he has better options. Okay, so nothing else we need here. Another lockpick. That's okay, that's another upstairs. I'm pretty sure that's upstairs is gonna be part of Rockridge Keep. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, well, first let's take care of these enemies, and we can think about it. Okay, now that we killed them, let's go back to where that forge was, because I do know that bellows are a quest item. In fact, let me pull up my phone here and see if I need to keep any. I didn't do this in the last of Avadon, but I probably will put a comment in there anyway regarding items to keep. Because in Avernum there were plenty of quest items you had to keep to complete quests. Okay, so this guide here says that they can be found in the quest zone, so I won't have to. I'm not going to bother carrying those around. But yeah, I do remember I had to gather some mundane items for somebody later in the game when I first played this, so that's why I had to go check if I needed to hang on to anything. Okay, so let's. Okay, so it looks like we just have the center area now. Nothing much except for, she can't really wear greaves right now because she's not strong enough, but we will definitely hang on to him just in case. And that ruby is something we can sell. It doesn't need another Sage's Rod, to be honest. I more want to eventually get into grabbing staves for them that they can use as weapons instead, because definitely the staffs and staves are a lot better than just regular rods. Since I don't put a shield on my shaman or sorcerer anyway. A wide platform of stone rises from the middle of the keep reservoir. An enormous spider stands on it, surrounded by clutches of her eggs. It's far from your ordinary spider. It is a clear result of malevolent nature magic, probably created by the raiders who attacked the fort. The attackers were defeated, but their pet remains. As the creature rushes towards you, the eggs surrounding it start to vibrate. Okay, so the wolf doesn't have any ability, but... The large, hairy, unpleasant spider queen has been dispatched. The work of rebel shamans has been undone. The frequency of bloodthirsty spider attacks in the Rockridge keep tunnels should decrease rapidly from here. Nice. Okay, so you can't, like, desummon a wolf or anything, like, immediately. Alright, that doesn't really do enough damage, so I'm gonna just go ahead and sell that. The group heals I can always use, and this wand of ice I can always use, so we'll hang on to those. Bless the sandals. Here, I'll go ahead and put those on. Honestly, I don't feel like shamans are really that super strong in this game, because the only thing shamans can do is really, like, if you're following the path here, he can only, like, summon and heal and do all this other stuff, but as far as, like, offensive spells, he can't really do much. I mean, we could go down this path, but, I'm not sure if that would really be that great either. There was indeed a mommy spider down below. She is dead now. You tell the blood-curdling tale of your battle to Deniz. His blood appears to be appropriately curdled. Truly a tale of terror. Your reward is well earned. A pouch of silver and a fine pair of greaves are liberated from the Rockridge stores on your behalf. I wish that was the end of my troubles. Alas, it is not. Anything else I can do for you? As a matter of fact, yes, there is another sign of infection around our fort. Another bit of dark magic worked by the raiders to torment us. An infestation of undead. They are lurking in a cave outside the south gate and to the west. They hide in a cave, only emerging at night to feed upon our livestock and keep the farmers away. They must be destroyed if we are to know peace. Can't you do any of this yourselves? We could, but it is a matter of triage. When Titans roam the woods, our commander feels a handful of zombies that generally keep to themselves should be left to mercenaries and those who happen to be heading in that direction. And who can create such creatures? Not sure. Wild realm shamans abhor undead abominations. Perhaps an ogre shaman created them. Or perhaps they are, but wild, free-range ghouls who found a nice cave to squat in amidst the chaos. Okay, we'll do that again. Nature Mastery increases all magical damage by 5% per level. Chain Greaves. Okay, we're not going to equip them on Kalita yet, but I think that might be a good thing. Okay, you know what I haven't really taken the time to explore yet is the outside portion of this area. So let's go ahead and do that. Regular wolves, however, should not be a problem at all. Okay, I've never used daggers in my playthrough, so we will go ahead and sell that. Okay, so I'm not really super worried about like the outside portion really. I'm pretty sure a lot of the monsters we're going to find here are stuff we can kill easily anyway. But maybe that quest area is going to be somewhat tough, so... I mean, we do have a diseased rodent, but that still isn't like super strong or anything. Another lockpick. And hooray, more rat. We can easily kill. At least these animal skins are something you can sell. No problem. Okay, what's down here? Ooh. Wretch Sapper. Yeah, get out of here with that. Okay, so we already explored this top half. Now we have to just explore the bottom. Ah, yes, nothing like some snare mines to disable. At least we can get the other bolt flinger from a distance. Don't have to be right next to it. Ah. Yeah, you can't attack. You have to be right next to snare turrets to disarm them. That's why I like having a Tinker Mage. Be able to just deal with all these traps and mines and stuff like that. Okay, Wand of Fire, that's not nearly as good as the Wand of Ice. Wonder why, though. Ogre Ruffian. I could use the Wand on Dedrick for his offensive attacks, but even if I did train intelligence primarily, its Javelin would still be the best option. Would still be the stronger option over the Rod, which I find weird, but I guess Spiderweb just wanted to design it where a shaman has spells, but isn't quite as good as a sorcerer or sorceress. Yes. But yeah, see what I mean by, see, look at that. The Javelin is so much better than the Apprentice Fraud on Shamans for some reason. Even if you primarily train intelligence, that still wouldn't change. Which, again, I find weird, but it is what it is. Overall, I feel like the Shamans have the most weaknesses overall out of all the character types. I feel like the others are a little bit more effective with what they do. You start to see bones scattered among the blades of grass. Some of them are old and gnawed, worryingly. God, I can't talk. Others have little bits of meat still attached to them. The odor of rot is faint in the breeze. The rebels who raided this fort may have left a bit of unpleasant magic behind. Okay, well, before we head that direction, let's just gather some more loot. Alright, skeletons, of course, are definitely no problem at all, clearly. The rotting flesh smell is much stronger inside this cavern. From the shadows, you can hear the constant, soft scrape of bone on rock. I like how those skeletons and zombies still have that question mark, like they haven't noticed us yet when we're clearly killing them. Or killing them again, anyway. Undead, however, is no real problem, though. That. Alright, gives the Blade Master a Mind Shield, providing resistance to all mental attacks. Warrior's Focus. Unlike the mindless undead that have assaulted you so far, the eyes of this ghoul display a crude, brutal intelligence. In life, the creature was a massive thug of a man. Now he stands surrounded by the gnawed bones of huge rats, waiting for more succulent prey. The creature lumbers towards you, his clawed fist ready for punching. Oh, well, that's bull. He was able to do that. Okay, we will do that. Ooh, the longbow actually does more damage right now, so we'll keep that on. Though the ghoul is unable to feel pain, it finds the damage you have done to its body to be highly insulting. It bares its teeth and starts to chomp at you in incoherent rage. The spirit of the mithril creature has been liberated by the destruction of its body. With luck, it will find something satisfying to continue punching in the afterlife. Obviously, in life, it was a fighter. Ooh, yes. This would be good on either Dedrick or Malik, but I'll keep it on Malik, of course, since he's my main. Wait, wool pants. Yeah, I like the resistance stuff more than the armor, so we'll hang on to that for now. And we took care of another thing for Rockridge Keep. The cave has been purged of undead. We are most grateful to hear it. I can, of course, pay you for your efforts. Your reward is a larger pouch of silver and a charm on a delicate chain. I wish that was the end of my troubles. Alas, it is still not. Anything else I can do for you? There is. A great breach of pact protocol has occurred, something that must be addressed quickly. The treacherous worms of the Wild Room have long lusted after these lands. Even now they are preparing for war, ready to steal them from us. To this end, they have hired a band of mercenaries, paying them to bully and intimidate the good merchants and farmers of the Cava. Only the deaths of these mercenaries can help to ensure justice. This is serious. Why has Rockridge Keep done nothing? It is a delicate issue, one with many diplomatic aspects. That is why it is best if they are removed quietly. Where are they? In the Riverlands to the south. A caravan master I greatly trust told me that he saw them bargaining for sacks of meal near the riverside inn. Must they be slain? I suppose that convincing them to abandon their contract would do just as well. However, getting a mercenary to do such a thing is very, very difficult. The loss of honor caused by abandoning a contract tends to be fatal to a mercenary's employability. I will rid you of them. I would be most grateful. If you have trouble finding them, perhaps the oppressed people of the Riverlands can send you in the right direction. Right, we'll do that again. Turret craft. Each point of the skill increases the level of your turrets by 1. Okay, yeah, we definitely will need stronger turrets down the line, so... Okay, so let's head down to the Riverlands then. So we pretty much got all we can here. Alright, so let's just go ahead and explore some of the Riverlands. Some more before we head over and do a mission. The rebels were in the process of placing turrets along the pathway when your arrival interrupted them. The turrets here are active but rickety and hastily constructed. You might be able to disarm them. Okay, is this going to be another exit over here? Oh no, it's not. It's just, I don't know about those, though. Those might burn us to a crisp if we get too close. Did I miss anything up here? Okay, just wolves over here to kill. Oh, I forgot it gave me a charm. Yeah, let's put that on Kalita. Okay, she can wear a little bit more, so can she... No. Too much weight. Alright, these aren't too much weight, though, so we can put those on her. And is her blade now stronger? Let's go ahead and put it on anyway. Since she will eventually get, like, stronger with it. Okay, it looks like that's all we have in this section so far. We covered most of what we can here. Oop, I mean to go over here, go back to the section that was uncovered for us, and explore more of the area that's not been uncovered yet. Okay, woods rat. Feral woods rat, anyway. Yeah, I'm not a fan of scroll lightning because that doesn't really do much damage. Iron spears we can sell. The sign says, "Stones honor outposts. Outsiders, thieves, and spies will be slain." According to the sign you passed, this path leads to Stones Honor Outpost, and indeed, stones do line the trail. They are the same size and shape as Cava law stones, but bare of carving. A breeze carries the smell of wood smoke and roasting meat from the east. Dedrick looks around. Cava warriors. I do not expect a friendly greeting here. Kalita says, though they are of my people and respect the stone code, they are not likely to respect the authority of Avadon. Do not expect me to have much influence here. You round the corner and face a guarded palisade. Recently sharpened wood stakes are all ready to point towards you. Several blade masters wait for you on the other side of the defenses. The moment you come into view, they draw their blades. One of them immediately runs to inform the main encampment of your arrival. Their leader steps forward. He notes the hand insignias without reaction. He says, "That's quite far enough. Step up and state your piece, then leave. None but our band enters our camp, Avadon or not." When you get close to the Cava warriors guarding the gate, one of them steps out. "Stop there, intruder. I am Halric, asked to guard this gate by Monitor Nima. Do not pass. If you do, we will be forced to kill you. I ask you, as one citizen of the pack to another, do not force us to slay you." As he waits for your response, he notices Dedrick. He is not happy to find a Wild Realm shaman at his gates. "Who is Monitor Nima?" "She is the leader of our outpost here. She watches and waits, ready in an instant if we need to band together and fight for the Cava." "Monitor? Is she a pack soldier?" "She was. No longer. When she was discharged, the need of her people called her. She keeps the title Monitor to show that she has been a loyal servant of the pack." "What is this outpost?" "It is but a simple gathering of warriors of the Cava, who claim loyalty to our own people alongside the pack. For now, we camp, we train, we wait. As long as the honor of our people is not overly insulted, we will remain quiet and peaceful." "And what would overly insult you?" "Continue Wild Realm settlement in what some call the contested lands. They are Cava lands. They will always be so. Still, as long as the pack can keep control, we will stay peaceful." "And what would Avadon think of you?" "We do not care. Redbeard can say what he wishes in his broken fortress. We care about the honor of our people more than his madness. Enough that we will die, if need be. Are you not breaking laws camped here like this? Law? What law? We hunt. We eat. We train. We wait quietly. We have harmed no man or woman. All we want is honorable peace. But if we decide one day we can't have that, then we may act. We hope sincerely that the pact does not make this necessary. Is there anything else you want to ask before you leave? I'm actually looking for some mercenaries hired by the Wild Realm. What? Those thugs? We have nothing to do with them. They hide in a filthy burrow across the river to the south. Can I trade with you? No, and we aren't looking for mercenaries either. I'm leaving now. He steps back and lowers his weapon. Thank you, traveler. I am grateful. Please do not return. We will keep to ourselves. We ask that you do the same. The farm in this clearing was quite prosperous. The walls are well built and the land is rich. It hasn't been abandoned for long. The tools and outbuildings are in decent shape. The sign identifies this land as Skyrise Farm. You aren't the only recent visitor. You can see a band of brigands camped just outside, feeding on a looted ham. They are a band of bullies, filthy clothes, rusty weapons, but dangerous in large numbers, and oblivious to you due to a recently found cache of strong spirits. Okay, well that was quite the encounter with those bandits. Or not bandits, but with the cave of mercenaries. I kind of hate they have to specifically be right next to them to actually do this. But I kind of like it at the same time. Only makes having a Tinker Mage more vital. Alright, we'll level that and we'll level this. There is a trapdoor here, poorly concealed by the wild grass. Tracks are everywhere, also barely hidden. The disdain the warriors camped here have for your tracking abilities is kind of insulting. A bunch of armed humans are hiding here, and you doubt you will get a friendly greeting. Okay, so with that in mind, I will save the game right here, and I'll see you all with the next part.